Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pipeline Esports channel. I am Jatman, and I am today joined by PL Camnutz. We're going to do an exclusive interview, sit him down, ask him some of your most burning questions. So first, Cam, what got you into Fort?
Uh, Honestly, it was just a very different game whenever it first came out.
Mm,
I wanted to do something different than League of Legends because at the time that's what I played.
mm,
And the community over there is just, pretty toxic, and I just wanted something fresh, something new to get my mind off of that. I actually think I played Fortnite for the first time whenever there was downtime for one of the patches for League. So I
mm.
started playing Fortnite, and then I just fell in love with it from then on.
Yeah.
And yeah, now we're here.
Um, Obviously, you got pretty heavily into it to the point where you actually owned an org before you were on PL. Kind of explain what made you interested in starting Aurelia and kind of the whole process behind that, and then what ultimately led to it being dissolved or discontinued.
So basically, what happened was, um, I've always wanted to do something in esports, regardless if it be a content creator, a player, like a competitive player,
Mm-hmm.
or an owner. So it just sort of fit because me and my two best friends, uh, one of them wanted to do something in esports as well. And then the other one, I know he has like good background in tech and business. So like it just made sense for all of us to like combine like our knowledge of everything that we have and in our certain areas, and then put it together to create an org, essentially. And that's what happened. It went well for the beginning, but just like with everything that's new to people, and a new industry, you're gonna have hiccups. You're gonna go through ups and downs and stuff like that, which we did. But the ultimate reason why it ended was due to one of those people um, not being truthful with me and the other owner
Mm,
completely. And then on top of that, like it would have been fine if he left and then it was just me and Taz. But then Taz ended up joining the Ranger school for the military. So he'll be
mm,
gone for like 9 months, and I just didn't feel like running it by myself. Um, Nor did we want to waste money whenever he wasn't there to overlook things as well, if I wanted to try and run it by myself. So it was just too much at the time, and I wanted to focus on other things, especially with ranked coming out. It just like it was like a perfect time for it to just chill and stop or
mm.
pause. But at this point, it's pretty much just done. I talked to Taz about it. I mean, he said maybe in the future with like the newfound knowledge of everything that we went through, we might do
Mm,
something in the future, but it probably won't be through Fortnite. So
mm.
we'll see what happens. Maybe like a gaming cafe or something like that.
Yeah. Where did the idea come from to start grinding the rank, to start grinding the zero build?
From League of Legends.
Okay.
I've always been like a competitive like player as far as ranking is concerned.
Mm,
In League, I was top 500 at one point
mm,
in North America, which is extremely hard to get to. It's it's very very. I guess I'm addicted to the grind of grinding
mm,
ranked, like being in the highest ranking. Regardless if it means you're good, not good. Uh,
mm,
Nobody can discredit me for putting in the amount of hours and
mm,
work and effort and energy that is needed to be in the top ranking. So I guess that's sort of like why I do it, is because like I know it's not just about just skill. Like obviously the skilled players are going to be at the top, but the people that are skilled and put in the effort are going to
mm,
be even higher than that. So I don't know. I just like being a high ranking, and
mm.
just like I see my name up there.
Yeah. What do you like about Pipeline? I mean, you just re-signed for another 6 months. Obviously, I think it would be a pretty strong indicator that you're enjoying your time on the org. But just what was it that kind of made you like it and then want to re-sign and stay for? In terms of contracts, it's a pretty long contract too.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, just talk about that for a little bit.
Um, I'm more of like a longevity person,
Mm,
and like I will like if people scratch my back, I will scratch yours. I have no problem doing it. Um, if you're loyal to me, I'll be loyal to you.
mm,
You respect me, I respect you. I'm a very, very big person on all of that. So with Pipeline, I mean, it's been nothing but support from Pipeline. It was amazing in uh Dallas. I didn't really feel left out of pipeline. Like they let me do my own thing. They asked me to do certain things. So like sometimes it would get like out of schedule, or we didn't have enough time for it, or whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
But I never like felt like left out. It's not like they just didn't tell me about anything that was happening, or like try to include me in a part of things. So like that was the main reason. Like I don't want to sign to somebody just for money, I guess. If even if I'm getting money and I'm not being included, like what's the fucking point of being a part of it? Excuse my language.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
part of what's the point of being a part of something if you don't if you're not gonna fit in, or if you're not really wanted there? So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's the main reason why I resigned, is because I genuinely felt like the people, the owners, management, they all genuinely like me as a person. They see how hard I work, and they respect the grind that I have.
Mm.
And I mean, I don't have any problems with any of the players or content creators or
Mm-hmm.
people on the org itself. So it just made sense for me to resign and try to build something with Pipeline. And no leaks, no leaks, but there are big things coming. So I've heard. So I'm
Yeah.
excited to be a part of this whole journey and see
Yeah.
where this goes.
Um, I mean, kind of speaking on the future, what are your plans? Is there anything, that you're cooking up that you can tease, or just kind of what can we expect from you in the coming months?
So I mean, obviously, more content is going to be created. I want to do I want to do IRL content, because
Mm.
like it's just something that people just don't do in Fortnite. Like it's all
Yeah.
just Fortnite videos. Like I feel
Yeah.
like if you're going to be a part of an org, you need to have some diversity,
Yep.
because Fortnite's not going to be here forever. It's
Yeah.
going to be here for a while, but it's not going to be here forever. So I mean, this is just advice to any content creators that are just starting out, or even content creators that haven't started out but are still like at like a plateau. You have to be able to do something different in order to like
Yeah.
keep progressing.
I mean, are
And
people watching you for you, or are they watching you for, your gameplay or your, whatever? Like if you anchor
definitely not my
yourself.
gameplay, because I
Yeah,
sell a
well, no, I mean
lot.
that's a question you have to ask yourself, right? Is you kind of have
Yeah.
to anchor yourself. You don't want to like make yourself tied to one game forever, and because
Yeah,
your brand
exactly.
is so limited. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, back to what was the future? Yeah. So as of right now, for the new season of ranked, because I probably, with all the stream sniping that's going on, and all of that stuff, for me currently, I probably won't be able to get to number one this season, which is okay with me. I'm chilling. I still have a loyal community that's very
Mm,
supportive. I'm still putting in the work and the hours that I need to like show everybody that I'm still committed to doing it, regardless of what happens.
mm,
But next season, we got the big Ranger. As of right now, we are locked for the new season.
mm.
So it'll be me and him running basically degenerate amount of hours for ranks at the start. And me and him will be first and second for the entirety of the season, basically,
Nice.
until he gets bored and I have to find somebody else. But definitely for the beginning of the season, it'll be me and
Nice.
him. So I'm
Nice.
excited for that.
And then last but definitely not least, maybe the most important question that we've asked so far: who is your favorite PL member?
It's a hard one.
Yeah.
I like everybody.
I wouldn't be able to answer it in full honesty, but
I mean, okay, if I have to, oh man, I'm trying to think.
maybe you could do like top three. Let's do top three.
Well, definitely you, if
Okay.
it's like as far as like in like management area. Uh, fuck, because I want to say I'm Vaft and Sad, but like
Yeah.
and Jake, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
It's a hard ass question.
They are, dude. It is. No, it is. And honestly, I wouldn't be able
I will
to.
say, I'll say for okay. So out of management, I'll just pick one for right now. A Vaft. Out of all of management, I'll do one for player, one for
Okay.
manager, and one for content creator.
Okay.
Yeah, a Vaft, just because I'm 27, he's 18. The fact
Yeah.
that he's able to do what he's doing right now and keep up with it, and like have this grow into something at such a young age, and be
Yeah.
able to like keep his head on straight and keep focused, even though there are ups and downs. And like, again, I'm 27 years old, so like I went through all the stuff that had to do with an org, ups and downs, and
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was hard for me, and I'm already matured as far as my mentality comes. Whenever things get
Right.
hard, like I can just know, okay, like there is light at the end of the tunnel, I can keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's 18 years old, so I'm not discrediting his maturity, but at the same time, it's like he has a lot to
Yeah.
learn as well, and he's doing such a good job with the amount of knowledge that he has.
Right.
So definitely a VAFT for management. He's kicking ass right now and doing such a good job. I would say for players, ooh, I have to say Pars.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean Pars or Cooper, one of the, like
Yeah. I
either of
love
them. They're
oh,
both
yeah.
just they're insane. They're
Yeah, they
literally
are.
insane at the game. There's no discrediting them either. Like they put
Yeah.
the amount of hours and effort into being the best of the best. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess yeah, one of either of them.
Yeah.
They're tied, so they're one for me.
Yeah.
And then for content creators, hmm, are we talking about like now content creators?
I mean, if
Uh,
that's Bronos that you're having to be, I love BH, man.
yeah, poor BH. Yeah, I
He
mean
will be
honestly,
very missed.
yeah, I would have to say him.
Yeah.
Uh, he gets a lot of shit online for being himself, but at the end of the day, it's just like people don't know how he is in real life.
Yeah.
Um, and it's the same way for me. Like I'll talk a lot of shit online, and
Mm,
people may have their opinions of me, but you're not gonna really know who I am
sure.
until you meet me in real life. And like me and Bronos, obviously all the drama that happened between me and him, and ARA, like obviously he's living with me, so there
Yeah.
has to
Yeah.
be some like I can't be that bad of a person, nor can he be that bad of a person if we're
Sure.
coexisting in the
Sure.
same household
Yeah. Yeah.
and we actually get along.
Yeah.
So with Bronos, like I now view him as a brother.
Yeah.
So do I with Foxman. Like
Yeah.
they are now my family. Um, and yeah, I mean they're both amazing. But Bronos, since we're talking about specifically him, yeah, he will be missed in pipeline.
Yeah.
And but I always have him here, so I'm chilling.
Yeah. 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 You get special access. No. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an exclusive interview with PL Camnutz. We're really excited to have him on for the next 6 months and hopefully beyond. Yeah, we've loved everything you've done. Thank you for joining us for this interview. If you have any more questions that you want him to answer, go ahead and drop them in the comments down below. If you like this interview, go ahead and like and subscribe for us to do this with more members of the org, or anyone that you want to see. And we will see you all in the next one. Remember to lay the pipe.
I have one more question before we cut out.
Okay, guys.
When do we have pipeline merch for Camnutz?
Oh. Maybe it's in the works. Maybe, I don't know.
All right, all
We'll
right.
see. We'll see. All right. Make sure you all lay the pipe. Peace.